Welcome to Machismo TV, the ultimate destination for modern men seeking to upgrade their lifestyle. Our channel covers a range of topics including current events, fitness, personal development, and technology to help you look, feel, and live your best life. Tune in for actionable advice and engaging discussions. We the willing, led by the unknowing, are doing the impossible for the ungrateful. We have done so much, with so little for so long, we are now qualified to do anything, with nothing.
So join up. Do your part. There's a long war ahead, and we need you. So join up. Do your part. There's a long war ahead, and we need you.
Have you any idea how successful censorship is on TV? Don't know the answer? Successful, isn't it? Have you any idea how successful censorship is on TV? Don't know the answer? Successful, isn't it?
About how we can better ourselves and further ourselves, further your mind, you know what I'm saying?
I don't wear my trust on the last one.
Let's be clear, this is
I don't be no love when the bed don't sleep. Deep pressure feelings in the middle of the street. When you was at your lowest, tell me where the hoes was at. When you was at your lowest, tell me where the road was at. 3:30 in the morning, scroll through the call up. Ain't nobody but the mirror looking for the fall off. I love when you count me out. 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 My name is in your mouth.
Might be about you. Might be about you.
Conductor. Welcome to the new golden era. Yo. This that purple tape mix with Cody vibes. Hey yo. Imagine getting murdered with the case in the Sub Village. It sure is. Yeah. DJ Drama.
Hey yo, I'ma take it back to the ski mask Chanel. So yo, with my man, I can never fail. I can be through you, I can tell you a tale. You ain't never ate rules, Chris in a cell. Everything grab, you moving at a pace of a snail. Supreme clientele, cause my cocaine pad is wrapped on the hype. My coke house well with Egypt, reading Portland's.
I pray you see me hop up out that Rolls, that's hope. I pray you see me hop out that Maybach, that's hope. Big chains on my neck, that's hope. Big ass bracelet on my wrist, that's hope. That's hope. Praise fly, praise stove, praise both. Say you love me, lie to me, sweet. Double R stitched in my seat. Powder footprints falling off my feet.
Hey yo, meticulous like a watchmaker, precision, I'm public enemy without the clock. Yo, listen, champagne flavor apricot, full flavored, full leaf furs. I slot 'em at the spot, about to make a lot. On a calm morning, got me brainstorming new ways to breach loopholes, new goals to turn coal into diamonds. You motherfucking turncoats, cotton picking good for nothing wanted. You low down Benedicts, how you kill a good nigga working in the neighborhood. neighborhood trying to build shit. That ain't real shit. I know it's hard to get on one accord, but why take a king off the board? It's not checkmate when the game detonate, but let me deviate. I'm thinking more of pouring white grapes in the flu. How escaping the coupe, the heist. Open shop down in Alger Heights. Nothing less than success will suffice. Right, tell me how it feel to be a real one. We don't inherit empires, gotta build one. High stakes when it's fake, stay a real one. Mastermind a game plan to make a meal from. Tell me how it feel to be a real one. We don't inherit empires, gotta build one. High stakes when it's fake, stay a real one. Mastermind a game plan to make a meal from. It's real. Pearls before swine. Girls with strong minds, the world is all mine. It's like hurry up and wait, it's a long line. You got the right idea, but at the wrong time. Timepieces, I find peace, my mind reaches new levels, new devils to leave speechless. Speak truth to power, minutes turn to hours, yours become ours. Now it's new moves, rules of engagement. I leave out with the money, with who I came with. No more the same shit, but I'm still player. Get your main hit, like your first single. Layers, fly ladies understand lingo. On the hotel rooftop, we met mingle. Tequila shots, the whole menu was bilingual. Sing along, you know the words, it's not a jingle. A man with a plan with a purpose. Standing ovation, we out, close the curtains. Yeah. Tell me how it feel, tell me how it feel. Tell me how it feel to be a real one. We don't inherit empires, gotta build one. High stakes when it's fake, stay a real one. Mastermind a game plan to make a meal from. Tell me how it feel to be a real one. We don't inherit empires, gotta build one. High stakes when it's fake, stay a real one. Mastermind a game plan to make a meal from.
You like to eat?
Hell yeah, I like to eat. What you think? I got air in me? What the hell is wrong with you? Asking me dumb questions. He literally looked at my big ass and say, do you like to eat? I went by the gas station and put the air pump in my ass today, Shannon. That's how I got blown up. I'm sorry. Stick a pin in me. I'ma be your size.
But you know, sometimes
you know he don't date big girls.
I'm here today because Raymond rather play the video games than play with me. Look, here go your controllers. Play with me. I'm your game. Play with me. This your game. Play with me. I'm your game. Play with me. This your game. I cook. I clean. I pay the bills. I cook. I cook. I clean. I pay the bills. I cook.
Mr. Baptiste, your woman is upset. Mr. Baptiste, let me ask you this. Do you play a lot of video games?
Ollie boy count cash, move sneaky, paper in the daycare, paper in the kitchen on the phone, different story, different vision. Every office, cousin got position. Every meeting, bro, I got a mission. Smile for the photo, suit look clean. Under the table, whole crew eat green. Somali scam king, ay, we run that. 8 bill gone, they can't get none back. On God, every hustle, every angle. Comrade, Kylo, say flip it, untangle. Somali scam king, talk sweet, walk mean. Dress code halal, money so hot I'm clean. Read beat, sign here, that's the anthem. Whole block eating off the big boy scams. Damn, 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 damn.
Somali scam king. Somebody scam king.
Talk sweet, talk sweet, talk sweet.
Scam king. Somebody scam king.
Talk sweet, talk sweet, talk sweet.
Scam king. Somebody scam king.
Talk sweet, talk sweet, talk sweet.
Scam king. Somebody scam king.
Freedom fighters, now they fight with spreadsheets. Laptop louder than the sound of the streets. Grand after grand, feeding all the kids. Outside parking lot full of new whips. Charities, trucking, fake school, fake farm. Whole application like reading the charm. Refugee program, we help, we care. Back in Saxon, we just spit the share. Comrade Carlos in the must front row at the door prayer. Plan where the funds go, one file here. One shell company there. By the time they notice, we in the air.
Somebody scam king.
We run that. 8 bill gone, they can't get none back. On God, every hustle, every angle. Comrade Carlos, say flip it, untangle.
Somebody scam king.
Talk sweet, walk mean, dress code halal, money so hot I'm clean. Habibi, sign here, that's the anthem. Whole block eating off the big boy scams. Damn, 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 damn.
Somebody scam king. Somebody scam king.
Talk sweet, talk sweet, talk sweet.
Somebody scam king.
Talk sweet, talk sweet, talk sweet.
Scam king. Somebody scam king.
Talk sweet, talk sweet, talk sweet.
Scam king.
On decorations. But the white boys had told all them French gals that we had tails. Then they found this ignorant colored soldier. Paid him to tie a tail to his ass and run around half naked making monkey sounds. They put him on a big round table in the Cafe Napoleon. Put a reed in his hand, crown on his head, blanket on his shoulders, and made him eat bananas in front of all them Frenchies. Oh, the white boys danced that night. Passed out leaflets with that boy's picture on it. Called him Moonshine, King of the Monkeys. And when we slit his throat, you know that fool asked us what he had done wrong.
Country shot.
My daddy told me we got to turn our backs on this kind, Wilkie. Close our ranks to the chitlins, the collard greens, the cornbread style. We are men, soldiers, and I don't intend for our race to be cheated out of its place of honor and respect in this war.
The pupils burn from the gaze of the sunlight. Trying to go legit this time with no gunfight. Straight flights to Ghana. My man got the gold connect. Bow-legged dude with chicks on deck. He got Navy sailors moving their crypto specs. Maybach Hummer, sound like a discotheque. His brother Stan blew off his own hand. He's in the mausoleums, couldn't show his wrist back on. It's in the Coliseum. The monster's out, sway down in the opera house. Scorpion pendant, red stone in a lobster mouth. Diamonds embroidered in the China wear. Speaking through Tesla phone, tucked behind the ear. Snow White Royce, guts red with lasagna chairs. Scarface party was raw with mad lines in there. Everybody holding, rock wallets, mad nines in there. Hitters with gold fronts frontin', was the concierge. 50 years of hip hop, New York is the mascot. City is the backdrop. One more, you can holler at me. You can holler at me.
That I gotta be the best of all. That's just cut and dried. I'm the best. Whether you like it or not, you're looking at, the greatest, the best looking man, the best dressed man, long limousine, jet airplanes, custom made clothes, and any woman in the world I want, just like that. You know what? Let's face it, if you're not carrying the big gold, you're second best no matter what you tell yourself. So gear up, ladies and gentlemen. Get used to it. Who you're looking at, the man.
The almighty, the legendary West Side.
Hollow be thy name. Are you really ready?
Fly God himself.
You're looking at the man.
Dom DeMarco. Dom DeMarco. Dom DeMarco. Dom DeMarco.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
You son of a bitch! 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 You son of a bitch!
Dom DeMarco. 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 Dom DeMarco.
That's how we do it. You're in the mix. You're in the mix. That's how we do it. You're in the mix. You're in the mix. That's how we do it. You're in the mix. You're in the mix. That's how we do it.
You're in the mix.
You're in the mix.
Welcome to Machismo TV, the ultimate.
Show will begin now.
Yo, what's up? And just like that, we got a full house. Let me get a sound check. Saul. 1, 2. Saul, let me get a second. Can you hear me?
Mic check.
Bang, there you go.
Mic check.
Yeah, you sound good, Tito.
Yeah, what up, man?
All right, you sound good. And Mr. O, right on time. What's up, Playboy? Let me get a sound check.
Yo, what's good?
All right, and just like that, we got a ball game. Yo, salute to the chat. See y'all coming in here. No News, Andre. I see Mr. Music up in here. Toxic Black Masculinist. Oh, and here come the Cloud Watchers. All right, I guess everybody was waiting for the intro to be over. Indigo Flow, Kwame. All right, bet. All right, we got a ball game. I want to say what's up to everybody who showed up for rest in peace Chuck Norris. Hell yeah, rest in peace Chuck Norris. Everybody who showed up for the debate with BGS and Tito. It's a very good debate for the public discourse. You guys make up your mind as it were, but I've been getting emails from people. So yeah, if you want us to moderate a debate over here, let us know and we'll make the arrangements, because apparently I guess that one went well and the public is pleased. That being said, man, let's get some opening statements and get down to it. We actually got a pretty good show tonight. So, opening statements, sir.
Salute. This is just some, ancillary news to, consider and think about. We might not be covering this or whatnot, but keep your eye on some of the larger mechanics at play. You got your boy out there saying that ICE is going to delete people, Hakeem Jeffries and stuff like that. We're in crunch time, and these people are very, very desperate and reckless. So be mindful. So they're going to be looking for some sort of sacrificial blood for the electorate. Something to think about. I'll land my plane there.
Spot on. Yeah, midterms a couple months away. And we're seeing the Democratic madness. Let's hope Trump can get this Iran thing wrapped up just in time and have the momentum for the midterms with no spillover for Democrats to make political hay. Tito, open a statement, please.
Two things. The first thing is I think that Justin Fields should have a statue erected outside of the Martin Luther King Center in Atlanta, because he's a civil rights icon. He's the first black quarterback to get that many chances with that many teams. But on a more serious note, I think the events of the past week has shown us that there's been a significant demographic shift and a significant mission shift of the entire online space of what we would call the manosphere, and it's changed into something that original content creators wouldn't recognize, and we're gonna probably have to find a way to even further divide what we would consider the space, because our issues, most of the people that are here, our issues are probably not the same as the incels that follow BGS and others. And I'll land my plane there.
Mr. O, it's all yours.
Yeah, well, and to piggyback what Tito had just said, that was a great line right there, Tito. You ain't never too far. This seems that the manosphere is, for some reason, can never, ever these so-called mainstream media people's mouths, these grifters on YouTube and all these other social media platforms. But yet, when they do these exposes, these documentaries and everything, they always go to the so-called the men that's not really a part of this space. They always talking about the Andrew Tates, the Sneakos, and they're not a part of the space. Even with the part when we get down to the color line. Now, we are the black manosphere. We are the authentic manosphere. We tell it like it is because we actually have a perspective of what happened to us. But all these other men crying and grabbing about, the black men already been going through this for eons. It's just that when we talk about our problems, they want to include our problems into their problems, so it become our problem. No. See, that little expose they put on Netflix, that wasn't about us. It was about the other manosphere that's going down with their own secret shit. And we gotta go ahead and tell people like, we us and they them, and that's it. I'll land my plane there.
No, pardon me. You're spot on with that. I don't know what you're talking about. The expose by Louis Thoreau, I believe his name is. Which is
Louis Thoreau, aka the male Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah, but it is another manosphere hit piece, and I see the white manosphere guys up in arms. Rollo Tomasi, in particular, whatever your feelings about him, he usually is pretty spot on with attacking these hit pieces. I actually saw his commentary on it. I believe it was earlier this week. And this is and actually you've got from what I understand, you got Thoreau kind of walking some of this shit back because he's realizing the kind of damage he actually did with this hit piece. But I mean, like I said, it's also timely as Saul said at the beginning, because like none of this timing is accidental. We're 6 months out from the midterms, and they know that men are leaning conservative from Z's all the way up, and that's how Trump maintained his base and his and got his win this time go around. And the Democrats have no policy, so hit pieces it is. We'll see how this play out. We say Andre, even Andrew. Oh, even AM crashed out about it. Yeah, I don't think I saw AM's commentary on it, but it's in the long line of the diverting hate type adolescent and then adolescents over in the UK. If I can get some abridged pieces of it and commentary on it, I might put a montage together and we can kind of chop it up a bit next week. Let me see, what do we got? What are you guys saying? They tamed no news. Yeah, they took the same shot as diverting hate and failed. Yup, even Piers Morgan got left looking dumb taking a shot. And then someone's saying that his wife cucked him live on air this week. I've been out of the loop.
No, his wife actually had an ad up that was like, I don't know how he ain't got a domestic. His wife had an ad up of her laying on like in a seductive way with a black one piece on, pulled all up in her pussy, talking about looking for a pool boy. Man, ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell.
What?
That's what the British dude was like. Hey, ain't this your wife right here? She looking for a pool boy.
Well, Piers been having that. Piers been having that cuck reputation for like the last 2 years going on. So it's no surprise that these are the same goofies coming after the manager. It's all stops out. And as for well, we got a handful of the black guys and in the mainstream media, but FD Signifier going to double down consciously, and a couple other new goofies that apparently somebody put some money behind.
Meet Soft Black Man, the safest man in America. He listens, he validates, and he never disagrees.
Unless it's about your self-care.
He's strong, but not too strong. Soft Black Man, your plush.
All right, let's get cracking. And yeah, I'm with y'all, man. Rest in peace to Chuck Norris. I had somebody was telling me They already trying to defame the boys about Chuck Norris was racist. Like, I ain't never heard no racist shit about Chuck Norris. The fuck is she talking about?
Oh God, man.
Chuck Norris, Jim Kelly.
Then why he had that black man on the show
And
with him?
we at Walker, Texas, right? Everybody like Chuck.
No,
Delta Force.
this my thing. That's my thing. So you see how they try to go ahead and revisionist history Chuck Norris by trying to call him some cup waste. He's a wasted. He MAGA. He wasted. But now y'all so-called golden boy, what was his name? Cesar Chavez. Y'all black folks trying to say that MLK and Cesar Chavez was the prominent of the black and brown coalition to all the stuff that coming about him. Now y'all trying to go ahead and say no, Cesar Chavez. That was a different time. Y'all taking out of context. No, fuck that.
Well, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up, Miss Though. Spot on. All right, fuck it. Let's start with that. Yeah. I'm glad you brought that up.
Speaking of which,
let's
Tito,
round Robin that. Go ahead, Saul.
Yeah, Tito, aren't you covering that? Or
I'm gonna cover that tomorrow. It's gonna be called Color Purple Lime and Cilantro Flavor.
Nigga, you stupid.
they just threw chili on that.
Nigga, what?
No.
Now, let's be nice. No, you had to go. You ain't had to say it. I mean, you wasn't wrong.
Yo, spot on. Oh, wait, here it comes. Here it goes. Yo, here it goes.
Let's be nice. Yeah. Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good Lord.
Yeah.
No, but Saul, good. Saul, you can take that at the top and pass it to Tito. What's your take on that
hilarious. That should be hilarious if Tito were to dress up like Tito, looking like old boy from Napoleon Dynamite, that the Mexican on there, Pedro, upset about Cesar Chavez. I'm gonna say this, man. This is for whatever reason. They're smearing them. I don't know. They're smearing them, but I don't know. I mean, Tito had more analysis about that. You know what I mean? I know I talked with him, about some possible motivations, but they're throwing them away. You know what I'm saying? And this is all, from what I understand, this is all suspicion. This is all accusations. This is the first time any of this has ever come up from what I know. So something's off. You know what I mean? And I think they're trying to get ahead of something. What? We don't know. I'll let my plane there.
Okay. Tito, just out of curiosity, I know you're doing a full stream, but just because I don't know what to think of it. So offhand.
Look, man, we all know we especially if you come from, now you on the East Coast, so you live around pretty much black folks and white folks and a few Puerto Ricans, right? But for those of us that come from places like Chicago, LA, Texas, Houston, you know what I'm saying? We lived around Mexicans, we lived around Mexican unks, we know how they get out, you know what I'm saying? So I don't see how this comes as a surprise to nobody. Like when I was in high school, man, me and Dennis, shout out to him, we had female Mexican classmates in our freshman year. We'd try to kick game to them. They'd be like, I'm married. What? And then you would find out that they married to like a 39-year-old man and shit. You know what I'm saying? So we know how they get down. This is, okay, let me tell you what's going on right now without giving away too much of my laugh tomorrow. Okay. This is demographic replacement. I'm going to leave it at that, man. They replacing 92% for somebody else. It's an attempted demographic switch. And I tried to tell Hispanic men that they was next in line for this shit. For those of my day ones, remember when I got into it with Kim 123, the Mexican dude that's obsessed with black long johns, you know what I'm saying? And his sister was getting cracked by a nigga. I told him back then in 2015, I said, y'all talk all this ivory tower ass, patriarchal ass shit, but y'all are next, nigga. Y'all next in line. They go do the same shit to y'all women that they did to ours in the motherfucking 70s. Just you watch. I was right.
Okay, that makes sense. Because, yeah, that I mean, that shit came out the blue on some Bill Cosby shit. I ain't even gonna hold you. And I don't got enough data points to motherfucking connect the dots yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Would you say something about Chuck? Detroit, thanks for supporting the stream, Playboy, with the $10 super chat. Hold on. Say, I don't understand why they would have disdain for Chuck Norris. Him and Bruce Lee in the movie of The Way to Dragon, yup, is just fire, goofy as shit, Negro snorting crack, and like Jim Carrey. I mean, not Jim Carrey, Jim Kelly. I mean, Texas. What the fuck? Walker, Texas Ranger. Like you can't. That's synonymous with the Black Bull Deputy. Like they all from that 70s era. Like you know what I'm saying. Everybody was cool. But I ain't never heard no racist shit about Chuck. Fuck is they talking about? Niggas love Chuck Norris.
You know what it is? It's a subterfuge because according to the Democratic Party, he's a white evangelical from the South. So just with the aesthetics, you know, and he supports Trump. That's it boils down to that. If you support it's whatever Trump, you know, then they go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Then you're automatically racist, bro. You know, never mind the Biden supporters, right? You know, never mind that shit. Or the Clinton supporters. It's, you know, Trump, and then that's enough. You follow me, right? Mm-hmm. And that's what that is. They trying to revise history or whatever the case may be. And what's crazy is
I said that.
Yeah, the more grave pissing that those folks do, that the less that they have any sort of moral currency. You know what I'm saying? And people know that it's not FBA by and large. They know it's a group of as I've said before, it boils down to the F's, the fruit mongers, the foreigners, and the feminists. You see what I'm saying? It's mainly coming from that direction anyway. You know what I mean? You know, I've never heard anything crazy about Chuck or whatever the case may be. I know that you know, when I was over my people's house, whenever you come on, that was cute for me to be like, hey, I'm good. Oh, old ass Walker, Texas Ranger, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to watch it. But you know, I mean, salute to the guy. You know what I'm saying? You know, salute to him, you know.
Man,
Shit, you know,
old black niggas love Chuck Norris.
Yeah,
bro.
they do.
They always
that's
like
what I'm saying.
That's a badass white boy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Old black niggas love Chuck Norris. My pop used to love the shit out of Chuck Norris.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, I don't. Yeah, we know what that is.
No, I think you're spot on with that because I'm starting to see like the narrative, like Chuck Norris exposed as a Trump supporter. They starting to run that. So
he's been a Trump supporter. He was a day one Trump supporter.
Yeah, he's been conservative his whole life.
Yeah, you know, and it's never came from a place of you know how some people are on that goofiness or whatever the case may be. But nah, you know, people want to conflate, you know, people's Christian values and way of life with, you know what I'm saying, with racism. And that's not the case. Like, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Right? This is one of the few times on prime time television, because he could have got a white girl opposite of him, but he chose the brother. I'll let my plane there though.
Yeah, I mean, like, I know it's USA or TNT or whatever, like, whatever cable Cinemax Jordan was on, but that shit was on for a long fucking time. TNT and what you call? Yeah, it's like you don't have a Walker Texas Ranger without the Black Bull. That's like the Black Bull and Matlock. My mom used to love Matlock. Y'all, all right, shout out to Detroit. Yeah, so everybody hating on Chuck.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you, I'm out. Fuck you.
Man, fuck all you hoes. Fuck you and your mammy and your granny too.
Saul, you was about to say something, weren't you?
Oh no, I was just listing off the other stuff. Like I was saying, the heat of the night as well was a also a prominent one. There was a lot of people doing stuff with brothers back then, man. Like people are like I said, we already know are trying to revise history, much to Mr. O's point, and they grave pissing. Like I said, let them lose the currency that the moral high ground and currency. That's what's happening, and it's coming down to them being just a fringe group, weird, and they're being thrown away across the nation. That's what people are tired of it. If everything's racist, nothing is. If
That's a whole
everything is
fact.
misogynist, nothing is. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Somebody will go to the, like what do you call it? They'll go to the freaking a store that markets and caters to white women, small white women, and cry about, waist size. Like get the fuck out of here. Make your own brand. You know what I'm saying? You complain about white proximity, but you want it. So, people are tired of it.
No, spot on. Damn, shout out Detroit, another $10 super chat. He said, I think women in general is trying to be bigger, bolder, masculine, fatter, way more dominate, become the blob or juggernaut than the men. I see the future, my nigga, my nigga, in my whisper voice. That's funny. Yo, and shout out to motherfucker Michael B. Jordan for his Oscar win of motherfuckers that deserve that win. He definitely did. One with all the movies, and then I've recently seen like Half a Sinners. That movie is fucking fantastic. Even his acting playing the two people, like what he did, like the little subtle acting cues and nuances, so you could tell the difference between. Absolutely brilliant acting, bro. That boy deserved the motherfucker Oscar for that shit, and I'm glad he fucking got it. Hey, these fucking hating ass motherfuckers. They already hating on him for winning the motherfucker Oscar. Let the man live. And he with the In and Out burger. How can you not like that shit? You feel me?
Man, fuck all you hoes. Fuck you and your mammy and your granny too. I'm sick of this shit. Fuck all you hoes. Don't give a damn, bitch, what you wanna do.
Yo, straight up, Andre. No, that's why I said that. Yeah, I've been peeping shit. Them white boys is mad as hell that he won that Oscar. He does. Like I said, I seen the motherfucking I seen the well, I mean, I like Creed and all them other shits anyway, but I seen the shit. That's a fucking brilliant fucking movie. I mean, Coogler damn near invented his own genre. Really, he did a Tarantino genre. You know, Tarantino put the different genres together, and he ends up basically making his own. That's what Coogler did. That's a brilliant fucking film. Part musical, part horror, part fucking historical, part like war story. Bro, it's fucking brilliant. Oh, and screw fuck Tiana Taylor. She pulled the motherfucker Halle Berry. She eating some white man ass in that movie. Fuck out of here. She won an award for. She got the Halle Berry award. Goofy bitch. Um, Anybody want to say anything about them hating on Michael B. Jordan on his Oscar shit? Because you seen the Ghanaians was trying to claim that he Ghanaian and shit, trying to take some FBA shine, and somebody want a piece of that.
Yeah, they have a real problem with I noticed that they will give somebody black an Oscar, but they seem to have the biggest problem with it when it's like something that's black directed. If it's like, especially if it's something independent, they hate that shit because they don't want to like set a precedent of awarding something that wasn't under their direct control. They don't like that shit. But I mean, the Oscars is just a bullshit ass popularity contest anyway, though. You know what I'm saying?
I agree, but I agree with you 100%. But I still am glad Mike won.
Yeah, I'm glad he won too. But they be full of shit anyway with that shit, man. They really do. They let the most mediocre, talentless motherfuckers win that shit every year.
Yeah, no doubt. That's why that's why we all happy Mike won. And he didn't win for no bullshit. He won for an original film with Coogler. They did that shit together. The acting was phenomenal. Like for a motherfucker that was supposed to win, like for a black dude at least that was supposed to win, it's a legit man. And like I said, the Tiana Taylor shit, her shit is goofy because she went out like Halle Berry eating a white man ass. What's going on? What's going on?
No, I was gonna say is I was talking about the after effects when Michael B. Jordan won the Oscar. You know, back then when they didn't win, but now how these old hoes is all on me. You know, Kim K, the chick that called him corny in high school. Now she's saying she didn't say, took it out of context. Even Lori Harvey. Lori Harvey want to spin the block and try to go ahead and get back with Michael B. Jordan, despite the fact she embarrassed the man a couple of years prior. But as soon as that Oscar win, as soon as you get that damn smile across that on TV screen with that damn golden statue, everybody love you again. Everybody want to be back on your dick.
No, spot on. I mean, I know they make a Mike the poster child for this, but deservedly so. And I know he's just a background. Wait, can nobody hear me? Can nobody hear me?
Yeah, I did.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. No, and I know he's just a background actor in this. Yeah, exactly. No reach back. Shout out to AC. But it happened by accident or coincidence. But I'm glad that Mike's kind of becoming the indirect poster child about, you know, basically after a breakup or something like that, basically staying on your grind, staying on your focus, you know, staying on your purpose, staying focused, being excellent at what you do, being tunnel vision, and then letting your success speak for itself. It is a poster child moment for some of the talk, you know, for some of the lexicon down here. So, I mean, as serendipitous as it may be, I think it's a good thing. All right, bet. On that note, let's jump right into it. We're at the 40-minute mark. Let's do shout out to Saul because he gave me these right before we even went on. Let's do the vote part of the voter fraud debacle in California, especially since it's Newsom town. It's close to the midterms. And I know Nick Shirley was out here, but this one is this guy O'Keefe, and I don't think that this is in the clip, but he apparently got attacked too for out here while he was exposing some of this voter fraud. But let's take a piece of the news. Let's take a piece of the news segment, and then right after that, we're gonna parlay a little bit on this Afroman one because it is apropos. Whatchamacallit, Mr. O, if we do a random shit this week, we're gonna go over the Afroman shit too, but we're gonna do Osmond Gold reacting to it because it's funny as shit. All right, hold on for our bang. Here we go. Let me share my screen. Remove, and here we go. And voila. Volume up. All right, let's go. This is a new video appears to show election fraud in California, bribes and drugs for signatures.
The report is exposing elections fraud in the state of California. New video showing some of the homeless population being bribed with cash and drugs in exchange for registering to vote and signing election petitions. The National News Desk, Jeff Harris, joins us in this group who took this video, Jeff. They shared over 24 times. It appears to show cash exchange for ballot signatures and registration forms. Tell us more.
So in the nearly half-hour video, independent journalist James O'Keefe and his team are seen posing undercover on Skid Row in Los Angeles, all in an effort to expose election fraud, including what appears to be people being encouraged to use fake addresses to sign petitions and register to vote. From fake addresses to bribes, independent journalist James O'Keefe and his team recently went undercover along LA's Skid Row to expose election fraud in California.
After 9, they're going to give you an additional one more sign. After that one more, you get $3.
But what is that petition for? You know the petition for? You're getting
O'Keefe says in the nearly half-hour video, they captured 28 times state non-governmental employees encourage the homeless to use fake addresses in order to sign petitions and register to vote.
I put as my address. Yeah, just put up. You live on Pinocchio Lane? Oh, you can just fake it.
Oh, good.
In this video, we captured it 28 times over the course of a few days. That means it's happening tens, if not hundreds of thousands of times.
On hidden cameras, petitioners admitting they're paid between $7 and $10 per signature, but it is a federal crime to provide false information on a voter registration form or offer payment.
Now, because you haven't registered, I need to register you so I can get paid too. Okay, you guys, I need to get paid.
The video also highlighting the LA Homeless Services Authority, who distributes federal money to Weingart Center, a homeless service in LA. A LASA employee being caught on camera directing people to where fraudulent petitioners were located and coaching plausible deniability.
Go to Skid Row and see if there's people out there with clipboards. Ignorance is no excuse for the law. But a lot of times I have to say I didn't know. I had no idea.
In response to the reporting, state leaders, including the first assistant U.S. attorney for the Central District of California, acknowledging what's being shown, writing on X, quote, "I want to assure the public that this DOJ, under the leadership of Attorney General Pam Bondi, will aggressively pursue anyone and everyone involved in violating federal election laws." The LA District Attorney's Office also responding to O'Keefe, "Our office received your complaint and will open a file for preliminary review." Plus, Governor Gavin Newsom, his office writing, quote, "Anyone caught engaging in this activity should be investigated and prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law."
And I think that's why Newsom is putting out the statement he's putting out. I think because he knows he's going to have to do something on this.
Now, this investigation comes as the state of California is already being looked into by the Trump administration surrounding alleged hospice and home health care fraud. Independent journalist Nick Shirley also recently releasing a video claiming to have found over $170 million in state fraud. Reporting for the National News Desk, I'm Jeff Harris.
Jeff, thank you.
All right.
Bombshell news.
Fuck you. Guys, so that was your segment. Why don't you take it at the top?
Well, there's constant denial that there's election and voter fraud here in California, and obviously I think it was a great job obviously by the independent journalists to crack that down. There's this sort of deniability by which there is the public, nonprofit, university, and liberal complex that's out there. Then you take people who are on the periphery of society and they're looking for means of survival, and you exploit them, especially for policies that exploit them for things that aren't going to change, aren't going to get any better, anything like that. Now, if anybody were to take an organizational map, and I want you all gentlemen to do this, okay? Take an organizational chart of the Los Angeles Homeless Authority. Once again, organizational chart of the Los Angeles Homeless Authority, and you will see all kinds of programs. I mean, that organizational chart can rival the Department of Defense as far as the administrative stuff. The money's not getting to these people, okay? Between it being ate up by this, administrative top, along with, these nonprofits that are, getting subcontracts and stuff like that, you see nothing but a couple of dollars out there actually getting to the people. Because most of the people who are homeless, when it comes to these hotlines and, services and stuff like that, they call a phone number and it's constantly empty. Nobody ever picks up, constantly busy. And they just rely on, the old adage with this particular group, oh, it's just so much in demand, So, I mean, I think it's a salute to that person for holding our people accountable, because people are tired of it, So that's where I'm at with that.
All right. There we go. Pardon me. Ms. Stowe, you want to take a piece? I want to sandwich you at the end with all the good talking points. Go ahead, you got that.
So, $10, 10 funky little salt bucks.
You compromise your integrity, your so-called country, and everything in between for damn $10. That's a damn low. That is a sick low even for myself, and I would do it for at least 50. Damn. See all the fraud and stuff that's going out there in California under Savage Newsome, known as Gavin Newsom. I find it ironic that we got all these homeless people in Skid Row, but yet the illegals, let's be real, the illegals could open up shop on every street corner with their little shopping cart, and nobody ain't supposed to say a word, nobody bats an eye. Yet the citizens of California, the voters of California, who unfortunately, unbeknownst to them, voted for this shit, and they getting what they effing deserve. But that we ain't gonna even talk about that. Y'all allow Gavin Newsom and what's the man? What's her name? Karen fucking Karen Bass. Karen, a Karen, a black Karen on top of that, the worst Karen that you could ever get. They allow these type of tactics. They supposed to have these things called rules, and the rules not being applied. And the reason why the rules not being applied because they trying to maintain power. And if they maintain power, that means it's going to be a rude awakening for the black residents of California and the ones in LA. Who, if the one, hey, Saul, is that many black people in LA?
It's about the most 6% left.
Wow, it used to be 20%. Wow,
6 to 8%. Wow. Yeah.
Before I end my plan, I just want to go ahead and want people to explain this to me like I'm a 60-year-old. Y'all just gonna allow all this fraud just happen in front of us, right? You just fraud after fraud, state after state, city after city. But yet, if I go ahead and start a legal Prime America MLM scam, I'll be under a microscope. I'll be on all type of surveillance that I can't even go ahead and take a proper piss without the U.S. Government and IRS involved. I don't land my plane there.
Okay, cool. All right, Chitty, you can take us on with this one. I wanted to get some airplay before you drop the bomb on everything.
Yeah, man. This is I mean, this is part of the course for the Democratic Party. It's just they've been doing this for centuries now, actually. It's just that now that we got the means of modern technology, cameras and all of this shit to actually document it. That's the only difference. It's no different from Tammany Hall. It's no difference from what they've been doing, in Cook County to reliably deliver votes and everything. It's no difference. This is something that they always gonna do unless we come with a robust set of election controls. I actually have proposed like a really radical set of election controls, but I doubt if people would agree to that. You know what I'm saying? I doubt if people would agree to that. I had actually proposed to where that polling places should be that polling places should be basically outdoors, and that it should be all hand counted paper ballots, and they should put it up like in a public place and have like a special public access channel that has cameras focused on it 24 hours a day and has soldiers guarding it, so you can never election cheating but will be impossible. Yeah, that's my proposal. But as long as there's some type of legal or technical or logistical loophole, trust me, the Democrats are like roaches. They go find that crack and they're gonna crawl through it. And I'll land my plane now.
All right, spot on. So you want another piece of that before we roll to the Afroman segment?
Oh no, that's just what it is. I don't want to belay the point. I think that people are actually seeing the calculus, and I think this may be enough of a tipping point to possibly turn California red. It could.
Well, shit, if they turn Chicago and California red, man. It's a huge game changer. We try to keep Pennsylvania red, but yeah, that's a game changer.
It's possible. You know, it's possible. It's, you know, there's this Riverside County sheriff who's actually, you know, addressing all these, you know, types of issues. So hopefully, you know, it'll go. And then you obviously have a black electorate who's becoming increasingly frustrated by the day. That attrition is a motherfucker. So let's see.
All right, spot on. All right, guys, let's long overdue for this gentleman, and it's picking up traction everywhere in the news. And ironically, in terms of everything with the partisan politics, it's what I've noticed is that it's getting the same type of positive reaction on both the right and the left, with the streamers and everything. Afroman's win. So I think it's a funny social phenomenon in and of itself. So I'm gonna load that segment up.
I analyzed videos of over 100 instances of Superman catching people falling from buildings. Superman dips 30% more to cushion the blow of white people than he does blacks. This is a clear indication of implicit bias. There's no way around it. Superman is racist.
What they neglected to tell you is that the white individuals all fell from skyscrapers. The black individuals fell from smaller buildings, on average, experiencing significantly lower velocities.
And why does Superman live in Metropolis, the city with the lowest crime rate in America? Because it's also the city with the whitest population in America.
To heck with this. I'm moving to Poland.
Mr. Reagan.
All right, but all right. So oddly enough, this is some action on CNN, and then I got a bunch of them, clips rolling down the Twitter feed. We'll go through them, and then we'll round robin on this. Hold on, let me close this. Yeah, but shout out to Afroman on this one.
Yeah, shout out to Afroman. I smoked the blood and kicked with Afroman.
How are you feeling after this decision by the jury?
Rejoiceful. I feel great. I feel real good. I feel good. I'm happy that freedom of speech and common sense is still around.
Tell us about the lemon pound cake that you mentioned in your song.
Named the album, and it's been working.
All right, but hold on. We're gonna run down.
Mr. Foreman.
Oh, hold on.
How are you feeling?
Let's do this one. All right, this is him right after he won. Hold on, let me turn up my volume.
Right on! Yeah! God bless America! Yeah! Power to the people! Yeah! 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 We did it, America! Yeah! We did it! Freedom of speech! Right on! Right on! Yeah! God bless America! Yeah! Power to the people! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
All right, and then let's do some more of these are clips from some of the songs.
That's why I fucked his wife and got filthy rich. Yeah. Randy Walters is the son of a bitch. Yeah, that's why I fucked his wife and got filthy rich. Yeah. Randy Walters is the son of a bitch.
Only in America, bro. Hold on. All right, this is this in court? Hold on.
Freedom of speech. After they run around my house with guns and kick down my door, I got the right to kick a can in my backyard, use my freedom of speech, turn my bad times into a good time. Yes, I do. And I think I'm a sport for doing so. because I don't go to their house, kick down their doors, flip them off on their surveillance cameras, then try to play the victim and sue them.
You were at Lisa Phillips's deposition, correct?
Yes, sir.
In your lawyer's office?
Yes, sir.
Same office where you filmed part of that video last Friday?
Yes, sir.
And you saw how upset she was when she was answering your lawyer's questions about how this had affected her, right?
Yes, yes.
And you saw your attorney say, do we need to take a break?
Yes.
And you saw her say, no, let's go on and get this over with.
Yes, sir.
You saw all that.
Yes.
You knew she was upset.
Just like she knew I was upset when she was standing in front of my kids with an AR-15 with her hand around the trigger ready to shoot me. Just like she knew I was upset when she cut my cameras. But I'm not a person, she is. So I'm sorry for being a victim. Let's talk about the predators.
Okay. So you saw all that. You saw how upset she was. You heard the testimony about her children. You heard the testimony at the depositions about Randy Newland's daughter who came home upset. You heard all that, but you're still posting stuff about it.
Yeah, because I understand it was Randy's fault and all of their fault for coming in my house in the first place. So if they hadn't came to my house, their children wouldn't be saying nothing. None of this would be going home if they did their research and did things right. So all of this is their fault. And now they want to sue me for their mistake.
Is there anything that could change your mind about what you're doing to these deputies?
Is there anything that can change my mind about the fact that they shouldn't have been at my house in the first place? Is there anything that can change my mind about how my money shouldn't have been touched in the first place? No.
That's all the questions I have. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was cold. My man
What
showed
they did-
up good. Let's play one more. Do I got one more? Okay, yeah, this is the judge. This is the last clip. Motherfucker. There we go. Okay.
America won. In all circumstances, the jury finds in favor of the defendant. No plaintiff verdict prevailed. I didn't win. America won. America still has freedom of speech. It's still for the people, by the people.
All right, that's a wrap. So that's all you.
America won.
So let me start with
the jury
couple
finds in
points.
favor.
We good?
Yeah, we go.
Oh, okay, because it's just sound like it's cycling. Okay, so first things first, man. Let me go with the low hanging fruit. One in a politically polarized era, he found a way to make a happy medium. You know what I'm saying, right? And I give him that. You know, I think they really underestimated this guy. You know, in the sense that, you know, they thought that he was a dumb entertainer. When you really listen to him and the way he's able to, exude a great argument on a public level is incredible, right? And then the sort of psychological taunting and trolling, even worse than 50. 50 ain't got shit on this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna out-American your ass and kind of indirectly move with the zeitgeist of the FBA movement is insane. And indirectly address the issue that, you know, more or less could help us out just as black men. I mean, this is an extension of that anyway. Everyone wants to police black men's voices somehow, some way, another, or whatever the case may be, because they know when we open our mouth, people fucking listen. You know what I mean? That's why Keisha is so upset, because when she opens her mouth, you know, let's take a Jasmine Crockett or any other, you know, screechy voice, cackling ass black woman. nobody cares. Nobody takes them seriously or whatever the case may be. And then when they're done with them, they throw them away. But when a black man states something and he means it, you know what I'm saying? This is the sort of results we get, especially in this society today. You know what I mean? And it's by and large due to our soft power, man. Salute to him. And salute to him also for keeping the West Coast with the damn G-Phone, you know, with the Roger and Zach. I don't know how the hell you can find that damn voice box. So, but yeah, that's at least for me, you know, my at least my preliminary analysis with that.
Yes, sir. Detroit 313 with another $10 super chat. Hold on, let me read this. He says, I was thinking of going to court, but I just got high. Stupid. But I just got high, making me pay all my fees and fines, but I just got high. That's where everybody knows it from. Police came to my house, having me with warrants, and I wonder why. Why, man? I just got high 3 times. And well, the new song for the other cop, what is it? With a Lick 'em Low Lisa? That's why they all flipping out, because he done trolled them so bad on the internet. The kids are at school getting teased and whatnot. I mean, this is a culmination of things. This is a smart black man using social media and his talents against the police, actually winning in court, standing on First Amendment type stuff. There's a lot of levels to this goddamn win.
Man, fuck all you hoes. Fuck you and your mammy and your granny too. And fuck all you hoes. I'm sick of this shit. Fuck all you hoes. And fuck all you. Don't give a damn, bitch, what you wanna do. And fuck all you hoes.
Fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you, I'm out.
Yo, Quiet Storm in the building. What up, Playboy? Tito, that's all you.
Yeah, the most important thing for me here is finally, you know, a really public win for the freedom of speech of so-called black men. Of course, I'm glad for the frontiers of the First Amendment being pushed nationwide for everybody. But when it comes to like y'all said before, when it comes to the speech of black men, it has been an awful lot of policing, and not even just in online spaces, in the music industry, in stand-up comedy, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? If a black man in particular is saying something that doesn't fit, you know, inside of respectability politics or polite society, it's attacked from all sides. In this case, we have a group of police officers doing what police officers in this country commonly do, which is misappropriating and overstating their authority. And this man just found a really, really hilarious way to make them pay for it, right? And if I'm not mistaken, it was them that brought the suit against him, right? But it backfired on them. You know, it's a lot of civil rights abuses that the police engage in daily, from, you know, the bullshit ass civil forfeiture laws to it's just a lot of shit. But I'm glad that he found the way to make their ass pay for it. And the way that they looked in their courtroom, that's as pissed off as I know they were, that's just like a small sample of what like young black boys probably feel when they have them sitting on the curb somewhere while they search through their car, or propped up on a wall somewhere while they, you know, raise their fucking shirts up in the middle of winter and searching them and shit, you know. But I could tell that even the judge was pissed off that they ruled in Afroman's favor. But yeah, this is definitely a win that I'm happy about, and I'll land my plane there.
Yes, sir. So you, Mr. O.
Yeah, man, shout out to Afro, man. I actually kicked it with Afro, man. You know what I'm saying? True story. Smoked the blunt and everything with him, yo. Yo, the shout out to the black man. Yo, we the first, and when we do some, especially revolutionary and stuff like that, we do it so in a particular fashion that everybody got to say something about it. Yo, the man became the real American. The man put on the whole red, blue, and white. You know what I'm saying? Made the flag look good. It still had the afro. So man, NBA stand up. Then he had to go ahead and check the so-called Caucasian man at his own so-called system. Check real good for use the words and everything right. Use the so-called white man's English against them. Know the law, and then a particular fashion that even the white man looked like, damn, this son of a bitch. And he got all his money. Not only did he say, man, yo, the system bend over, no Vaseline, and I want I'm going ahead and keep it in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? I'm Joe Blow to you motherfucking hoes. And I'll land my plane there.
No, spot on. I want to double back on something. So, do you want to piggyback on this? Because at the beginning of the segment, I think you were touching on it about, and Mr. O touched on it jokingly about him being wrapped in the American flag, and that he, aside from the legal facts being on his side, he actually won by appealing to him being American and him appealing to the quote unquote patriotic strain that is America, and why, when wielded correctly, it works in our favor. And we've repeatedly made the point here that a lot of this Pan-Africanism and a lot of this that we're not American and all this other shit is really what has tricked us out of position and our birthright, i.e. birthright citizenship, the right to reparations, et cetera, and being the first in line when it comes to resources and et cetera. And a lot of that has been able to be done because we didn't like our grandfathers and our great grandfathers did and great granduncles root ourselves in our rightful place in Americanism because of the blood we've shed and fought for in this country. What say you?
I say a whole lot of things to that. I mean, you're absolutely right. I mean, I don't care if he did come out there with a damn pimpin' fur coat wrapped around the red, white, and blue, because all that really stands for is blood, sugar, indigo, and whatever else we didn't did, and even fighting to have equity that we do here. You know what I mean? So he's taking a zeitgeist, like I said before, of us having this sort of renewed pride that we have, because every major aspect of Americanism comes from us as the common denominator. You know what I mean? You like that barbecue? Guess who the fuck made it? Okay, right? Baseball, the reason why it got popular? Yes. You know what I mean? Even the battle hymn of the Republic, right, came from people celebrating John Brown, right? And it was actually taken by a white woman who reappropriated to make it the battle hymn of the Republic, right? But when you hear that sort of call and response and stuff like that, we already know where that comes from, right? So there's this sort of ideology where there is, people thought that Pan-Africanism was something new and cool and this, that, and the other, when people don't understand Pan-Africanism as we know it was merely a fifth column of communism in this country, to exploit us too. So you hear all these foreigners say, oh, why you want to fight for the white man? Oh, why you want to, do this and that? But the minute you say, hey, where's my land in Africa? Where's the whole repatriation thing? What's up with them reparations? They get quiet. You see what I'm saying? And you see them making backroom deals with white people proper. So All I'm gonna say is, salute to him, man. He actually personified that, and actually indirectly united a whole bunch of different people. To the point to where liberals started, quote telling it. And it's not a liberal thing. That's one of the things that liberals like can't stand is freedom of speech, but especially when it comes from black men, especially that, you know what I mean? But they want to celebrate it, not necessarily because they wanted to. It was very much begrudgingly, and you couldn't ignore the social media trend and the sheer celebration of what he did. You know what I mean? So salute to him, man. Salute to him. I land my plane there.
Well played. Yo, shout out. Quiet Storm at it again, shaking them out the goddamn trees. He said, gifted 5 Machismo TV memberships. Let's see who's in the goddamn bushes. And I'll read them out. Well, first of all, for the one guy that actually jumped out, shout out to you, attorney Michael L. Lee. You never know who's watching. Received the membership, and he said he is a new sub and a USM, and he's a goddamn Marine. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Man, you never
Salute
know.
to the devil dog.
Yeah, you never know who's watching this damn channel. And a new subscriber. Oh, you got 60K subs, by the way. Well, thank you for watching our channel so late on a Sunday evening. Andre, what up, Andre? Look at you in the right place at the right time. Got a membership. Pluto Mars has a membership. John Smith, and I think we did get a female. Lark, we got one. You got one. You got one. Storm. Lark is also received the membership. So, you guys drop something in the chat and thank Quiet Storm for the memberships. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, attorney Michael Elheen. Wait, yeah, man, come on my show, dude. Hell yeah, I'll come on your show. Hold on, let me drop you my email right now. Just shoot me an email. We'll set it up. Hell yeah, I'll come on the show. Copy link. I'm dropping it in the chat right now. I'll come on the show. Yeah, we got a Becky in the bushes. We got a Becky in the bushes. We got the last Becky we got was Atlanta, and she stayed around. She's been a member for 6 months. She be dropping, and she's Canadian too. We got a lot of Canadians watching this channel. Yo, that's my shoot me an email, Mike. I'll definitely come on the show. All right, hold on. I owe you something, don't I, Storm? Where you at? Where you at? Yo, a Quiet Storm moved on. I mean, StreamYard moved on my drops around.
Got your
Man, fuck all you hoes. Fuck you and your mammy and your granny too. Fuck all you hoes. I'm sick of this shit. Fuck all you hoes. Fuck all you. Don't give a damn, bitch, what you wanna do.
shit. Got your ass.
All right, we in the building. Good round, gentlemen. All right, show shaping up good. All right, and I see more cloud watchers coming in. Yo, thanks for the membership, Storm. Yeah, Mike, shoot me an email. That's my email in the chat. And I want to do this. I'm going to let me get this out the way. Let me move this from the stage. I want to we've covered this before. I'm actually going to skip the I'm going to skip the Victor Hansen thing. I want to cover this because one, it's apropos because it's getting close to the midterms. Tim Black recently, how old is this from Tim? All right, this is a month ago from Tim Black, but we've made this argument, and it's apropos because of the AOCs. Crockett looks like that she might have been getting schlonged by her security guy who just got popped. But that being said, the AOCs, the Ilhan Omars, and we've seen this before. So I wanna play this piece from Tim Black. I've been reviewing a lot of his stuff over the last few months. Started out during the news desk segments, but I've been trying to get because I was surprised how many black guys were actually doing citizen journalist political commentary on YouTube, and we're actually very good at it and had actually quite large followings. I was pleasantly surprised, and they weren't all in the how would you say the Officer Tatum ABL strain. A lot of them were just like regular. You could tell they were like dudes from the hood or everyday laymen, but they had very good takes on things. Tim Black is one that I like in particular, but this one is him. What's it called? It's they scream white supremacy all day, but they go home to white husbands, and that's not a new piece to the lexicon over here, but I found it surprising that someone outside of the space was making the same observations, especially when it came to political manipulation by the Democratic Party. So I'm gonna let some of this play, and we'll do a round robin on this. Get closing statements to get out of here.
And by the way, this whole thing they talk about the white culture, and let me tell you, it's all about the white culture. This, and we have a problem with this. Every one of these guys, as much as they bash the white culture in America, they only marry white people. Kamala Harris's spouse, white. Ilhan Omar's spouse, white. AOC spouse, white. Every one of these guys, you keep talking about them. They're trying to go to that. It's not working.
Next. I agree 100%, man. I've had words with Pat Bet-David before on X. He's one of those people that downplay race, right? To the point where he acts like it's non-existent. It's an issue. No, it's an issue. It's just not the only issue. But I can say this he's right about. I mean, how many times you going to look at a Democrat who's got all this mouth, and then at the end of the day, they're married to white people. But they want you to think white people are that we need to fight this race battle. But meanwhile, like everything's about that. But meanwhile, they're married to white people and they seem fine and happy. Don Lemon's a perfect example. The guy puts out this clip where he's shitting all on white men and then he goes home and what?
Men who look like you, men who vote like you, and men who sound like you. White men, something is broken. Something is cracked deep inside when so many of you believe the answer to fear, to
I gotta stop it right there.
Yo, man, he said crack.
Nasty work. Yo, he is projecting because something is cracked and something is nasty work. He is projecting.
Shit. Got your ass.
Meet Soft Black Man, the safest man in America. He listens, he validates, and he never disagrees.
Unless it's about your self-care.
He's strong, but not too strong. Soft Black Man, your plush.
Let's be.
Oh my God,
bro.
Let's be nice. Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good Lord.
I'm gonna have to run that back because it was all right. So I wasn't the only one that caught that shit. He is projecting. Let's run that back.
Something is broken. something is cracked deep inside when you believe the answer to fear, to loss, to change is violence.
Yo,
Are you listening to me? I hope I'm saying it loud enough for the people in the back.
Hey, bro. Hey, I feel like you trying to make a sex play at me, bro. I feel like.
Stop the cap.
What's that about? Ilhan Omar, same thing. Americans, it is disgusting what Americans have done, and the white supremacy is rampant in America. And then goes right on to a white husband. AOC, yes, the structures of racism is diabolical. We must understand the intersectionality of white supremacy and poverty. And then goes right to the white guy. We even got some commentators who do the same thing. Yeah, we know who you are. Mm-hmm. You don't believe what you're saying. You're saying it because it sounds good to say. You think it's what people want to hear, so you say it, but you don't believe it, or you wouldn't be doing it. So that's the whole point, guys. Family, we all know to be in a marriage is hard. If, especially if you choose the wrong partner. So, look, it's hard enough to make anything work. I get that. And it's hard enough for the long term. I get that, So I'm not about that, like policing who you marry. But it's contradictory to then, like, to spend your career or spend a lot of time shitting on white people and saying they're ruining it, that they can't be trusted, that they are all these things we gotta, and then you go, man, then you're with one.
And if you can't make the first basic step to say, listen, if you are in this country and you are not Black, you benefit from a system of white supremacy. It has nothing to do with the hate in your heart.
Just imagine if you were like, I don't eat pork chops. Pork chops is horrible. Then I come over your house and you got a whole table full of pork chops. What's up with the pork chops? Where's the consistency? See, in any other thing, you would understand exactly what I'm saying. It makes perfectly good sense. It's a contradiction for you to be like, white people this, white people that, and then be with white, then marry white people.
All right, you spot on with that. I'm gonna run the Don Lemon part back just one more time for shits and giggles, and so I could drop the wire you gave drop.
Hey, yo, Machismo.
What?
Hey, is Don Lemon doing the best impression of Felice Johnson right now?
Yo, I think he was really being serious, but the Freudian slips are ridiculous. Like, I don't think he's trying to be funny, but the Freudian slips are killing him.
Broken.
Something all on white men, and then he goes home and what?
Men who look like you, men who vote like you, and men who sound like you. White men, something is broken. Something is cracked deep inside when so many of you believe the answer to fear, to loss, to change is violence.
Why are you gay? Who says I'm gay?
Are you listening to me? I hope I'm saying it loud enough for the people in the back.
What's that about?
Good morning.
Ilhan Omar,
Why are you
same
gay?
thing. Americans.
Who says I'm gay? You are gay. Good morning. Morning to you. Why are you gay? Who says I'm gay? You are gay. Good morning. Morning to you. Why are you gay? Who says I'm gay? You are gay. Good morning. Morning to you. Why are you gay?
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
She got your ass.
Let's be nice. Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good Lord. Let's be nice.
Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch? Is Wayne... My nigga.
Yo.
Man, that was some Fleece Johnson tactics. Don Lemon was just portraying there. But yeah, I find it ironic that every single last one of these so-called pro-blackity black chicks in the LGBT alphabet mafia, they preach all this so-called solidarity amongst the so-called blacks and people of color. But here they going home to the colonizer. They going home to the white man, Mr. Clear himself. I mean, I ain't got nothing against it. I mean, it is what it is. But let one of us do it. Yeah, everybody got a problem with it, man. Even though I won't probably supposed to win, I'll go ahead and land my plane there.
No, I think he's spot on. And the whole point with this, nobody cares who you're married to. It's really just a highlight that this is all political theater, and it's a form of manipulation for what they deem as low information voters, and them trying to use race as a cudgel to manipulate voters, and in particular the African American demographic, which is primarily the Keishas.
And one more thing, then I will land my plane there. And Tito and so I think both of y'all said this, and y'all both were spot on this one. Y'all notice these fake Keishas and these people called whatever you want to call them. Y'all notice the men they are married to, they all look the same.
Of course.
Like, no, this is getting creepy.
Yeah, it's all gaslighting.
No, they husbands, all they husbands, look at Ilian Umar's husband right here. And when you go look at AOC husband, then go ahead and look at that I don't know what the dude, you remember that the prince, the king from Shrek, the lady that be all in the news, the Indian lady, she like the king from Shrek. She been married to the same type of dude. Y'all gonna see on this news reel. But I let my plane there. They all look like some weak soy, and no matter the color, they weak soy boy, weak type with weak chins, and they wear some type of like I want to say low testosterone look on their face, estrogen, but it's something. I just can't put it into the words. Maybe Tito can help me out, but I'll let my play that.
Yo, y'all wilding in the chat. He said Ilhan's airline is.
There you go. There we go. That's what it is. Exactly what attorney Michael what's it say? It's a you know who-ish. That's how they look like.
Oh yeah, of course, where the money's at. She says she's got a 5 head. Yo,
Yes.
y'all wilding. And they're calling them Don Lemon pound cake. That's funny.
Yeah, like they look at pound cake.
Oh shit. Don Lemon pound cake. No. That shit is funny. Yo, Saul, that's all yours. What say you?
They probably looking like the broken bottoms that they are. I'm sure that
Bro.
somehow or another there's tools and pile drivers and things that are being used or whatnot. So of course, with people with broken spirits, they're who they are. You know what I'm saying? These are it's going to be one extreme or another. They're either ball busters, or you have all these people engaging in some sort of oppressive play. Slave play on one end. It could be somebody playing maid, somebody playing, it's just a sick dynamic. And some of those couples get off on public innuendo. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right? I mean, put it like this. I say sexual identity now carries a lot more weight in regards to politics than anything else. Yes, obviously there's the racial stuff, and they're throwing the racial stuff in there, and they're selective about which groups they practice the whole race thing on. But all in all this is about sex. You know what I mean? That's the kind of biggest determiner of politics now. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, yeah. So, of course, man. You know, it is what it is. These people, you know, don't like white people, but you know, seem to get their nightly deposits of white supremacy literally inside of them. But I digress, though.
Did you say their nightly deposits of white supremacy inside them? I just got that.
Yes.
That's diabolical. Yo, we killing them with the double entendres tonight. Chat going crazy. Since the 11-pound cake and the the 4-head and 5-head shit. All right.
That's literally a whole nother meaning to the lemon pound cake.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I can't look at pound cake no more. I can't eat it no more. Y'all ruined it for me.
Yeah, lemon pound cake is diabolical. He did that shit though. Like something is cracked. Something has been broken off. Yo, he really said that shit.
And then message to the people in the back, like, oh yeah, it's just all extra.
Hey, clip that.
Yo, I don't really think he was trying to be. I think those are really all Freudian slips, bro. He having bedroom flashbacks while he's talking. That shit is crazy.
And it was violent. And it was violent. What the hell?
Something is broken deep
My
inside.
back room flashback.
Yo, that shit is crazy. I didn't catch that when I saw that the first time. Yo, that's nasty work. And that's no pun intended. Yo, Tina, that's all yours, man.
Oh,
Is he muted? Yeah, you gotta mute your slip.
No, like when you see these type of relationships, understand that if it's gonna be a long running relationship, it's never, well, I ain't gonna say never, but almost never a happy medium. It's the two extremes. Either it's the 18th century slaveholder type of white dude, or it's a beta cuck that can learn to live with the penis envy and the half gay nature of the so-called black woman here in America. So in these relationships that you see, in which these women talk about white supremacy, this, white supremacy, that, and then run back to a white man, you got to realize that when the so-called black woman gripes about white supremacy, it's the same as them griping about colorism, right? They know that the white supremacy doesn't really affect them directly, that it affects so-called black men, but they try to take up and identify themselves with the struggles of so-called black men just to use it as a political stepping stone without actually doing anything to remedy that or to support so-called black men. The same way when they talk about colorism, they know that the override majority of so-called black men prefer what would commonly on the world stage be known as full figure, that be a size 10 and up, full figure brown and dark skinned black women. They know that's the preferences of the vast override majority of black men, but they will make these colorism arguments just as a political stepping stone. This is no different, right? But they do this while having white husbands strictly for political gains, because the goal is to move the white woman aside. They think that they are the white man's natural partner. This is why they do this. And this is why, even though they get the white man that they want, they will still do it as a way to leverage more power and to make that the state of play collectively for black women in general. And I'll land my plane there.
Spot on. Yo, shout out KS Rain, bro. Salute, bro. All right, guys, we're at the 1 hour 40-minute mark. Those are our 3 segments. Let's wrap this up. Yo, shout out to the chat. Y'all wilding out. There for wild. No. Indigo Flow said, on the next episode of Sex Sent Me to the ER. Yo, niggas is funny. Yeah, I might have to clip some of that and use it to the soundboard, and yeah, send the clip to Red Sigma to make it to a funny short. Yo, this shit, yo. Yeah, Don Lemon, pause. That whole his whole joint was pause worthy, bro. Well shit. Let's do closing statements to get the hell up out of here. Let's start with you, Mr. O.
Man, where we start from? I mean, we got endless uncovering of fraud. You know, first was from Mr. Shirley. You know what I'm saying? Now we got Mr. O'Keefe exposing these so-called defenders of poor people, right? This is how the Democratic Party has started out, right? They was probably for the poor people, right? So y'all just out here taking a little small, give me that little salt buck here. What y'all gonna do? Get a little loose cigarette, a little trinkety drink or something like that? Oh no, that's gonna be for y'all little Uber Grubhub tip or something like that. I get it. Then we got Afroman basically not only giving a metaphorical middle finger to the system, but an actual standing and fighting for his rights for the First Amendment in literally American fashion, give him the proverbial middle finger and tell him what it is, and he want his money back and got it right then and there. You know, so you gotta love the justice system of America. God bless America, and shout out to my boy Afroman. I gotta go ahead and hit him up real quick. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy. That's my homeboy for real. Last but not least, the whole we really gotta do a case study. We gotta go ahead and tap the academic intellectuals of our fair space. We really gotta tap Dr. T.S. Johnson, Dr. Ron O'Neill. We really gotta go ahead and probably even do investigative journalism with Terrain Walker. You know, because this divester from pro-black to divester to politician pipeline, it's a real thing. These fake social justice warriors with head helmets and loud bullhorns for mouths, they really gotta be studied for future historical purposes, be taught in classrooms on a social media platform near you, and I'll land my plane there.
Well played. Tito, it's all yours. You guys can take your time. We're at the 1 hour 43 minute mark. We don't wrap until like 12 minutes.
Okay. As we get closer and closer to the midterms, watch for the rate of hit pieces to pick up. I was actually kind of surprised about the whole Manosphere documentary. I've been meaning to cover that on Netflix. It seems like the hit pieces are coming now at a more rapid rate and from more and more larger platforms. I wouldn't even be surprised. Prediction alert. Don't be surprised if you actually see an anti-Manosphere hit piece like on Dateline NBC or something pretty soon, or they might even prop Oprah old ass up to make one. You know what I'm saying? This is how desperate these people are getting to stop this message. You got a bunch of TikTok videos from random hoes talking about, you know, they got adolescent sons and everything, and they try to monitor their internet usage because they so scared of them getting into the red pill. And it's like, why would you be afraid of your son to seeing that? Oh, that's because your son go end up peeping game that your narrative about his dad was bullshit, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, as we get closer to the midterms, you know, watch how these hit pieces are go pick up steam, and maybe some censorship efforts online in the ways of like removing channels and such, and more like diverting hate type of things. Just watch, and I'll land my plane there.
Shit, I muted myself. No, I was saying well played. So you can take us home. You got time.
Okay. I would say this much. They can continue with these hit pieces. They're going to try to shutting down channels and stuff like that. I say my countermeasure against that is, remember, they're fighting on our home turf, right? If we could take a prime example of, the whole situation where Myron is dodging Tariq Nasheed for a debate for 30,000. I don't know if anybody knows anything about that.
Yeah, I heard about that this week.
Okay, so any of our detractors, I say as much as possible. I think maybe we could storm their chat rooms or places when they're live and actually confront them and actually go on the offensive with debate. You know what I mean? Because what they're trying to do is they're trying to flood the system to push us on the periphery when it comes to the messaging. We already seen that. We've already predicted this. So it's cool. That's no problem. Now we have to tug at the ego of these content creators and challenge them in a public square and in an open stage and let them be executed in public, rhetorically. I think that's going to be the main strategy there, because there'll be instant, them being discredited. You know what I mean? But if you were to take that tactic, make sure you record the interaction, because we already know what happens. People like to obviously revise history and take down, when they get their ass spanked. You know what I mean? So I think that's probably going to be how we'll be effective at this rate. You know what I mean? Because they're trying to push us out by flooding the messages with, the sort of diet content strategy where there's men there, but it's a bunch of moderated masculinity. We already know what that all entails. As far as that piece goes, the second piece is they're going to try to ramp up efforts by crying about ICE at the airport. Look out for that. We already seeing what direction they're going for that with that. As far as that goes, they're going to complain about the war and costs and this and that. All of a sudden, all these liberals are bean shooters when it comes to spending, right? So we should be able to find some opportunities for hypocrisy and irony in that regard, especially with this whole Iran thing, because everybody ever since the Shah has had issues with Iran. All of a sudden, people are trying to revise history as of now. So that's my take on it. And before I forget, there is some metrics out there. I want to say when we look at the economy or whatnot, that was actually doing pretty well. I forgot, what was it? Was it? I'll find out what metric was it, but there's some good signs so far. So I think that we need to create kind of a smorgasbord of achievements and accomplishments and stuff like that, because right now what the Democrats are doing is taking people through a loop week to week. Oh, and then he's doing this, and then he's doing that, then he's doing this, and then he's doing that. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Let's go to what has been done and what he's been successful at, and start creating charts and grades and things that are easy go-to points. And that's where I land my plane.
Well, all right, gentlemen. Come on, StreamYard freezing on me.
Oh, and by the way, man, speaking of that Don Lemon thing, man, you should take one of them damn trail riding videos and play Don Lemon in the background.
Yo, that's fine. Yo, We stumbled over comedy gold tonight by accident. I'm gonna clip that one. I'm gonna send it to you too, Red Sigma. We gonna I'm gonna take an audio. We gonna make drop. Yo,
Oh, Red Sigma is actually very, very, very accurate about this one. Tito, that might be something you might want to look at. With these. Do y'all know about this Azoro Fest in Nigeria?
nah.
Oh, so apparently there's kind of this Coachella style fest that they have every year, and it was random bands of Nigerian guys molesting and raping women, and the Pan Africanists they're quiet about it.
Oh, that definitely deserves some airplay.
Yeah.
Since they're so sophisticated.
Yep. So yeah, they're out there, grabbing and touching, and it's really apocalyptic out there. Like it's Road Warrior in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Book of Eli in this bitch.
They really out there Mad Maxing, huh?
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Raw dog and Mad Maxing.
Yeah. So.
Shit. All right. Actually, that's spot on. Red Sigma with the $5 super chat. He says you might want to cover Ozoro Fest, Nigeria. All right, sir. We will officially be on it.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you, I'm out.
Man, fuck all you hoes. Fuck you and your mammy and your granny too. I'm sick of this shit. Fuck all you hoes. Don't give a damn, bitch, what you wanna do.
And Storm says that we cover the Houston STI breakout that has occurred. We've done it before, but apparently we got an uptick. It's like 40,000 new cases of STI over the past week that came directly in Houston. And I see chicks posting, I did see chicks posting on TikTok sores on their mouths after Houston. Strange things happen in the Gotham, Batman. We'll put something together on the STD pestilence in Houston and all of the spikes. You can't make this shit up. Yo, man, thanks everybody for showing out tonight, man. And thanks to everybody who has watched the replay of the BGS General Tito debate on Iran. I would say it's the first of its kind in terms of classic old school time debate, no interruptions. Everyone stand on the strength of their arguments, and it's there for the public discourse. That's why it's there for the public record. It's a service to each constituent's listeners. You should be able to hear brothers argue something out with opposing views, uninterrupted, no ad hominem, et cetera, et cetera. You can't X out snarkiness, condescension, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That is the nature of debate and conflict. But you can, to some extent, structure it so that it can be as civil as possible. And then that, in my opinion, is the public service in terms of public discourse to our listeners, black men in particular. Shout out to Quiet Storm, man, for the memberships. Thanks to everybody that is apparently cloud watching. And shout out to what time is the Eastern Standard? It's 1:50 out. Yeah, shout out to everybody who comes to hangs out with us at a ridiculous time on the East Coast every Sunday. This is season 9. And we honestly and truly cannot do without you. I'm going to say thank you to everybody on the panel. Can't do the show every goddamn Sunday without you guys. You guys keep showing up. I appreciate y'all, man. Well, I think me and Mr. O will be back maybe once or twice this week with some random shit. I'm still revamping the News Desk show. News Desk show is an actual produced show, so I got to be on my A game for that. I'll be in the members section streaming some of my study sessions. Exam coming up, as you guys already know. Other than that, man, love you guys, man. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for supporting the show. Thanks for supporting the channel, man. This shit is harder than it looks. And like I always say, man, good night and good luck.
Here's another classic. The definition of hip hop. Here's another classic. The definition. Chemistry. Here's another classic. The definition of hip hop. Here's another classic. The definition. Chemistry.
Every step intentional. Dress for my future cause my goals non-negotiable. Mind sharp daily and my habits unconditional. Study hard, live clean, results get exponential. Press shirt crisp like a contract sign. Routine on lock, discipline outline. Early morning studying, keeping me aligned. Daily improvements engineered in my mind. While others chase trends just to look profound, I chase structure that builds life from the ground. Building my skills so the future stays sound. Success is a language, I'm fluent in the sound.
Checking my phones, tools in my stance. 2 skill sets ready for any advance. I build opportunity now, waiting for chance. Moving with purpose in every expense. Land on my checklist, assets on deck. Business foundation with long-term effect. Clean outfit on, that's natural respect. Dress like a man that the future will select.
Travel where the energy nurtures my growth. Living where I'm welcomed and respected by both. Fit so neat, it's a personal.
Salute the black man. I salute.